Hi everybody, Shannon and Karen here with Wandering Out Yonder, and this is another segment we're going to be doing today on our no-build, clutter-free
van layout.
We've been sharing some different ideas with you guys on things that we do to make our van life, I guess,
Easy
and work for us, clutter-free, organized, and we pretty much have everything at our fingertips. So anyhow, today we're going to talk to you about under the bed storage. Shannon and I try to utilize every inch of space that we can in the van for everything that we would possibly want or need on any of our long distance road trips. We pretty much want our van to be ready to go in any kind of weather. That the only thing we might have to do is stop by the grocery store and pick up some groceries.
Right. It's a base camp on wheels.
Exactly. That's pretty much what it is. All right, so today we are going to talk to you guys today about how we utilize our under the bed storage or underneath our cots that we've talked about. So you can see underneath the cots. All right, and we're going to pull all this stuff out and show you what we keep down here. So again, like I said earlier, Shannon and I utilize every inch of space that we can to make sure that we have everything that we would like to have in the van. And one of the areas that we have utilized is underneath these cots. We have found these bins. I believe we got these at Target.
No, these were actually Amazon, and again they were like, yes, it was like the 5th or 6th thing we had tried because it had to fit perfectly height-wise, which you would think that you have all this space available to you, but once you lay on the bed, it sinks down a little bit. So the first round of stuff that we had was actually,
it was too high, and when we would lay on the cots, we could feel it.
Right.
So we had to go, okay,
so that didn't work.
Let's go find something else. Anyhow, we found these. These are soft-sided, so they kind of expand a little bit, and they're not real rigid, so you can squeeze other things in between them, and it works out. But anyway, we're gonna pull these out and show you what we have in them. And I'm just gonna preface this by saying to you, I keep mine organized over on my side, what I think is important, and Shannon has on her side what's important to her as far as our van life. I mean, both sides work. We need both things. Yeah. But I deal with this side, she deals with this. I couldn't even tell you what she's got over there. She probably couldn't tell you what I have over here. No. But she'll ask me, where's some paper towels, and I can take her to the paper towels. Right,
because that's the idea. Is yes, we do have a lot of stuff in here, but we don't want it to feel like there's a lot in here, and we want a lot of room. So
yeah, we do have a lot in here, but we have it organized and in something to maintain the clutter-free space that we both need to have. I'm going to start with my side. Now I have 3 of these bins.
We each have 3.
Yeah, we each have 3 of these bins, and they actually came with lids to begin with, and we did use them, but then they sort of became a pain in the rear, so I just took them out. But anyway, my bin here, and this is our newest addition. I just wanted to share this cool little tray. I actually found this at a yard sale. It's just an old school plastic tray, and what I use this for is when I have to sit in the van and cut up vegetables and stuff,
which we've had to do
in the pouring down rain or in sandstorms. I've had to do that. This is what I would use. So I found this and I was like, I'm gonna put this in the van.
So that's her kitchen counter in the van when need be, when we can't use the picnic table.
It fits right on top here. But anyhow, this is extra storage for me for my kitchen and things that we might need. Like this is some like plastic silverware. And then I keep like extra tablecloths. I also have some cookware in here, some kitchen gadgets, some foil, that kind of thing. Anything I might need or want to have for
her pot.
Yeah, this is an electric skillet that I can use to cook if we have power available to. All right, so that's what I keep in here. And this is kind of my extra kitchen.
Right, and the key, show them how it slides in, Karen. Okay. This was important to be able to add.
This one came, we stick this one at the end so that when we get to...
While we're standing here.
All we have to do is pull this out, and this is any extra kitchen. I don't have to go in there and look for any of this.
Right, because we don't like to walk in and out of the van because of dirt, wet.
Right. Okay, tub number 2 or container number 2. In same style of container, I can show you. And in this one, I keep backups of Right now we have some toothbrushes in here. This is an extra heater. We do have a heater that we keep up in the cab.
Yeah.
But we went ahead and bought another one, a backup, just in case this one ever breaks on us when we're out somewhere in the middle of cold weather. So I do have a backup heater in here. And then this is just extra stuff, like toiletries, tissue. I keep extra pillowcases in here in case the pillowcases kind of get funky from us getting around fire, smoke, anything like that. And I keep an extra blanket in here in case we need it. So this is just sort of my extra stuff, my hot hands.
Oh yeah, the hot hands.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's what's in here. And I do have an electric tea kettle in here right now. We have not used this yet. We're going to kind of see whether or not this is something we want to keep in here. And that's kind of what we do with a lot of this kind of stuff. We
trial
test
and
it
error.
out. It's all trial and error. But we thought that might be useful for us to have. All right, so that's this bin. Okay, and so my third container down here. All right, this is all my shoes. All right, so these are my Sequoia water shoes that Shannon and I did a video on. You have to look at the video. These are pretty cool. This is where I keep my Ultra. These are the ones that I hike in. And you can see this is from our trip out to California. They're pretty dirty. I haven't had a chance to clean them. And I grabbed some Ziploc bags just to keep the dirt from getting down in there. But there's my boots that I like to wear around the campsite when it's cold. And I have a pair of hiking boots and another pair of Ultras in here. So I have quite a few pairs of shoes in here for whatever, you know, I might need while we're out on the trail or out camping or whatever this might be. And that's what I keep in this container right here.
And these pull out into the aisle.
Right. So like that.
Yep.
Yep. And I still have, if you look underneath the cot, I still have all of this space right here, which I can, right now I have an extra backpack down there, but I can do all kinds of stuff with this space right here.
It all depends on the trip. Sometimes that's where our backpacks go. Sometimes that's where extra food goes.
Right.
All depends on where we're going.
Okay, so again, like we said, Shannon has 3 bins as well.
Yep.
This is one of her, this is her shoe bin, and again, there's her Sequoia shoes that she keeps in here.
And I keep my hiking shoes in these Columbia bags, mainly to keep the sand and dust and mud that dries off of them contained, and sometimes my stinky socks wind up in there.
And then she also keeps an extra jacket down here.
That's my outside fire jacket.
Right, so this is the one she lets get stinked up.
All right, so this one.
This is her garage.
This is my shed. This is all things that we may need around a campsite or for the van.
Yep.
Yeah, Gorilla Tape, that is a must. This has come in handy more than once. Extra, this is an extra bucket. Our hammock, James in case we go with someone else. Clips,
bungee cords.
bungees, zip ties. Zip ties are wonderful for all kinds of things. Yeah, so
all right,
that's what we call my shed, my garage. I got a couple basic tools down in there in case we need. This is my easy access one. The one that pulls out this way. We have some cleaning stuff.
Kitchen towels and
Yep.
kind of
Collapsible sink.
Yep.
Some collapsible pots. Extra toilet paper. A hammer. The axe. All things that I would need access to back here.
Right.
And that's pretty much it.
And it just slides right back underneath there. Now, what do you have to the right of that, Shannon?
This is something that we invested in after one of our last trips where I almost got the van stuck. So these are go treads. This is one of those things I hope that now that we have them, we will never need them. But I went ahead and invested in those. They lay out flat to go under the tires in case you get stuck. They also can be used just like this for levelers because we always seem to find a camping area that is not level. So we have 2 of these in here. You can see, never used. I hope it stays that way.
Okay, so again, guys, we just wanted to share with you our storage solutions and how we utilize underneath these beds for things that we felt like we needed to always have along with us on our camping trips. It has worked out very well. And again, this is another area that we've gone through over and over again. Things that we had in there, we figured out after a year of not using them, we don't need them anymore. And we've kind of revamped it over and over again until I think we've pretty much gotten it where we're pretty happy with it.
And it's consistency. You have to stay consistent with where the stuff goes,
yes,
or it drives you nuts.
Right. So like I said earlier in one of the videos, we always put everything back where it came from so that it stays organized, so that we both know where to locate it. And it just keeps everything from getting cluttered and messy. Part of the no clutter philosophy that we have. So anyhow, we just wanted to share with you what we keep under the bed and show you how much space that we've used and how much extra space we have to use when we need it, just from underneath the bed. So we've gone over with you guys so far our kitchen and our clothing cabinets and what all that holds for us. Pretty much, we haven't hit the top part yet, but we'll talk about that in another video. And then we wanted to get with you on what's underneath the beds right now. But yeah, we are all about using as much of the space as we possibly can without it looking cluttered and keeping it organized.
And no building required. This is ready to go.
Right. All right. So we'll see you guys later. Bye.